Okay, this is Chunga, and I wasn't even trying to stand her, but her stage presence is just so good. Like, such a good dancer, good vocalist. I love live vocals, and her stage presence, like, she's so sassy on stage, but it seems like she's so like sweet and innocent, like in real life. And she's just so small and just so powerful. And her choreography, especially for this song, is just so cute, so amazing. It's kind of hard not to stan. Like, I got into her around KCON of 2018, and yeah, I've been standing her ever since. I'm not really into solo artists that much, but she just has such good stage presence that I'm just like, I have to stan. And I feel like she's like one of the top solo artists, like one of the best. Like, I'm so happy for her, especially coming from IOI. Song and music video is definitely like summery and fun, and now her stuff is more edgy, but I like both styles. Okay, BTS, yeah, we already know. This is like the whole reason I got into K-pop, because of them. Like, they were my first group I started to stan, and I already have a whole video on why I like them, how I got into them. I'll link that in the description, so make sure you guys check that out. And I feel like almost everyone just likes BTS. I mean, they're just a whole package. And my bias is Jungkook, so alright, let's move on. 울고 싶지 않아. 울고 싶지 않아. 눈물은 많지만 울고 싶지 않아. So this is 17. I remember like seeing them. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many members. Like, even when I first saw BTS, I'm like, 7 members, that's a lot. But then they're like 13 members, but you know, I'm used to it now. And I just love their choreo. Like, it's so complex. They're always in sync, especially like how many members there are. And in the music video and on live performances, it's just like so amazing. And vocals are insane. My bias is definitely Vernon. I used to actually like the rap line, and instead of like S-Coops, it'll be June, but I just stuck with Vernon. I do have a bias record though. Like, you don't know why. Like, I don't know why I like him, but it just happened. Like, basically the definition of bias record. Like, it just happened, and you can't control it. But definitely the first songs of them that I got into, and I went back and checked out all their other songs, and I loved, and I started standing and kept up with their comebacks. And yeah. Oh, baby, it's you. 이제 시작이야. 무한의 나동의 처음과 그쪽부터 빛이라고 속 퍼질수록 강해져가 눈을 떠봐. 점점 커져가 너의 노래가 완히 뜨겁고 터질 듯한 세계. 들으니 우리는 하나가 돼. Baby, I don't want nobody but you. NCT. Let me just stop there, because NCT is just like a whole thing in itself. Like, there's NCT U, NCT Dream, NCT 127. Like, when I first got into them and tried to like figure out what was going on, I was like, oh my god, there's so much. But I mainly like NCT 127 just because like they're more, you know, like a set group, I say in air quotes. I like NCT 127 the best. I kind of looked at Cherry Bomb, you know, I looked at 7 Sense, they were good, but I saw the performance video for NCT 127 Limitless. I was like, how do I stand them? What's their names? What are they about? Like, I was just like, I remember just like, whoa, I need to stand. And my bias is Jaehyun. I just saw him and I was just like, oh, okay, you're my bias. Like, there's a point in like the bridge where he just walks out and says his line for like 3 seconds, and I was like, you're my bias. And ever since then, like, he's been my bias since. And it's funny how actually their style of music has changed from this. They definitely had like softer sounds and retro sounds, but I mean, that's the beauty of K-pop. Like,
It can be so much.
나를 도와줘 잘할 수 있게 가끔 난 길을 잃고 내
Let's dance the night away. Let's dance the night away. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 저 바다 건너 들릴 때 소리 질러. Let's dance the night away.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to say like a lot because I realize that I do. Anyways, Twice. So Dance the Night Away was their comeback, you know, back in 2018. And I saw their earlier stuff, like, you know, TT and Signal, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And it wasn't until this one specific, like, remix, like a choreo breakdown of Dance the Night Away that I was like, oh my god, it's so amazing. Because not only do they have like a comeback like every 6 months, it feels like, which is good because more for me to enjoy, they also like remix their other songs, which is like even more to love. So I was like, should I stand them? Should I not stand them? I was like pre-stan. Is that a term? I feel like I'm gonna coin this term now. Pre-stan, where I was like on the verge of standing. Like I didn't know because I already had a lot of groups, but I was like, you know what? They're just so amazing. I need to. And so I like checked out their other music videos. I even watched their like reality show when they were forming like 16. Am I biased? I don't even think I have a bias. Like I'm between Jiho, Sana, and Momo. Like I like Jiho because her stage presence is just so amazing. She's always smiling, energetic, such a great leader, and she's like has grown so much. I like Momo because her stage presence. Like I love a good stage presence. Like you don't have to rap, you don't have to sing, but if you have a good stage presence, like biased potential. And I like Sana because I love how she loves her members. Like I love her love. So I don't know exactly who my bias is. Do you guys have a bias? I don't like girl groups that much besides them and another group, but when it's Twice, yeah. I feel like they're one of the hardest working K-pop girl groups out there. That's a bold statement, but I'm sticking to it.
홀린 듯날 따라와 모두 환호해 너 두고 아닌 척해도 넌 한번 내기를 해볼까 너무 쉽게 놓지마 재미없잖아 거기서 밀고 당겨볼까 시작할게 bad boy down.
Okay, so Red Velvet. I kind of got into them around Bad Boy era because I love R&B, and especially from K-pop, I was like, what? K-pop girl group doing R&B? Yeah. So I kind of like that. I was like, okay. But there was Joy. She was actually on the show called We Got Married. And in the beginning, I was like, it's very not common to see like a girl group member and a boy group member like conversing. So I watched the show and I was just like, I kind of love her. Like I loved her personality. I love how bold she was. And now I see why she's like cute, sexy dynamite. So that kind of made me stan her and stan the group. That's why she's my bias. I also have a bias record, but that's another story. So I got into them and I stan them. I want to unstand because I already have so many groups, but like you just like once you're into them, there's just no way going back. So yeah, that's my bias list. Who knew I would be so obsessed with K-pop, but you guys are too if you're watching my video. And I'm just so into it. These are my bias groups. You know, ultimate boy bias is obviously BTS. And ultimate girl bias, Twice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.